Hello and welcome to Somerset Highlander. Today I'm going to show you some of the early growth in spring in March 2022 as the garden starts to develop. So spring is definitely trying to appear, however we're just about to hit another cold snap. It's towards the end of March 2022 and as you can see this Amelanchier has come out into early bloom, and if I swing around, the cherry tree is also in early bloom and some new growth, which is lovely to see. And then if I swing back, we then have the rowan tree, so we can start to see some buds are appearing, but it's still got a way to go before we see the blossom here. As you can see, I have trimmed back the hedge. It's about 2 years old now and it's starting to fill out again for the year, and hopefully with the pruning it's going to start to thicken out horizontally rather than just going vertically. So you can see we mulched the hedge over winter and there must have been quite a lot of mushroom spores in the soil, and they've really thrived and started to show in spring. As you can see, this is a bee favourite. It's Sarcococca. Really beautiful fragrance that comes off this, but it's also a great ground covering plant. The naturally enriched wildflower meadow was starting to be dominated by red clover. However, one or two other plants were starting to show through, including the forget-me-nots. One of the features we have in the garden, we have this great big old terracotta pot, and so what we've done here is we've planted bulbs for early spring. So as you can see at the moment we've got daffodils, but later on we will have tulips coming through as the daffodils die back. We also have ivy here which will drape down over time, and pansies just to fill in the space with some colour. Here you can see the landscape wildflower turf that has grown up considerably since it was laid and gives some height and texture around the pond as well as cover for insects.